Hello, this is Soundout here. Welcome to Sonic Week Day 5, the final day, and we are finishing off the 3-inch line reviews with the Multipacks. These Multipacks are Toys R Us exclusives. They retail from $15 to $16 to $17, and they are awesome. They are very, very awesome. I must say, they are fantastically awesome. Anyway, our first set is Dr. Eggman and Metal Sonic. Our second set is Big the Cat and Froggy. And then our third set is the Super Pack of Supersonic, Super Shadow, and Super Silver. So without further ado, let's get started. So starting with the Eggman and Metal Sonic set, here is Metal Sonic himself. He looks just like the 10-inch version, shrunk down. And what's cool is his hands are in these awesome, like, deathly kill pose, is what I call it. He looks really nice. He's got everything. He looks awesome. Basically, articulation is the same as all the other figures, but we'll demonstrate it on him for now. You've got neck joints, you've got outward shoulder movement, you got elbows, yeah. And you got wrist rotation on Metal Sonic because of his joints are very, very thin. I do not want to turn the wrist. Waist joint, again, it's kind of stuck on this one. Hip movement, full hips, and knees, and an ankle rotation, but doesn't work on here. So it's very cool. He also does come with his base, which is hidden under his little capsule in the package. Just to keep that in mind, so you don't accidentally throw it away. So you can get him some cool, like, I am going to just kill you because I am badass, or whatever. I can't get his other elbow to move, but he can be, like, awesome. And just, like, he just really looks awesome. He doesn't have any loose joints, much like all the 3-inch figures, so you don't have the issues that the 10-inch version does with not being able to hold a pose. So then we have Dr. Eggman, Mr. Ivor Robotnik himself. He is pretty cool. Now this is the only way to get Eggman, which is why you can just pass on any other version of Metal Sonic, because you gotta get Eggman. He's Eggman. He is cool. He's shaped like an egg. Anyway, he is in scale with everybody else. As you can see here, he is with Sonic. So he is human size. Well, Sonic is a hedgehog, an anthropomorphic one at that, but he still is a hedgehog. So he's got to be smaller than a human, which is really nice. And he looks like Robotnik. He's all cool. He's got his goggles. He's all awesome. Down to his boots. Now he doesn't come with a stand either, but again, just like FBO and Vector, he does not need one. But anyway, for articulation, you got his head, which is supposed to move. It's just really stuck on mine. Outward shoulders, 360 shoulders, elbows, supposed wrist joints, hips, knees, and there's no ankle or waist joint, but, you know, he doesn't need anything else. He is pretty awesome. It's gonna be like, I will kill you, Sonic the Hedgehog, or I am Dr. Eggman. He looks really, really nice, and it's a nice addition to the line, considering he is a larger figure, and I didn't really expect him to make a Robotnik since, or Eggman, I should say. I'm just used to Robotnik. But yeah, this is a really great 2-pack. I can recommend this one pretty much. It's not too rare. You can find it at most Toys R Us stores, and I would totally recommend getting it, mostly just for Eggman, because he's so cool. But the Metal Sonic is awesome too. But you can buy them individually in Series 3 and with a 2-pack in Sonic, which is kind of rare, but there's other ways to get Metal Sonic, but this is the only way to get Eggman. So I would totally recommend picking up the set. Now we have Big the Cat. Everyone's favorite cat. No, Blaze the Cat's cooler. He is large, which is why it's still a multi-pack price when you're only getting really one figure. He is a nice purple color, I promise. My camera just screws up and shows blue. I'm sorry. But he's a really nice deep purple color, which is really cool. But as you can see, here is Big. He is big. I mean, he is the largest figure in the line. Because Sonic could fit inside his stomach if you wanted to. I don't see why he would, but, you know, the option's there. So you got Big. He's all big. And down to his sandals. Again, this guy really does not need a stand at all. So, and then down to his tail. I really hate how my camera is picking up. He is a really nice color. I wish he would show up better. Anyway, articulation-wise, you got neck joint, outward shoulders, rotations, elbows, wrists that actually work. You can move his ankles all around since he really doesn't have legs. And his tail moves back and forth. Now, what's cool is that Big does not have a fishing rod. That's not cool. That's slightly disappointing, but he comes with something even cooler. He comes with his little buddy, Froggy, from Sonic Adventure. And he ate the Chaos Emerald, so he's all got his tail and stuff. But he's Froggy. If you so desire, Big can hold him, which is just kind of weird. But Big just dropped Froggy. But yeah, there you go. There's Froggy. Froggy's cool. So he just kind of sits there, and he's big and it's Big and Froggy. So that is very, very cool, and I'm really glad that he's with there. Now be careful, as there has been some reports, some Bigs are missing Froggy. Do not buy Big without Froggy. Big is very common, even more common than the Eggman and Metal Sonic pack. So you should be able to find him. I think he's the same price as the other one, about $16. And it's really worth it because of how big he is. Now, the next one is probably the best of them all. So starting the Super Pack off is Supersonic. The reason this pack is so hard to find. This is the first accurate Supersonic figure produced. Aside from, I think there was like a statue on another. Accurate by the spines are pointing upwards. Most of them just recolored Sonic straight, which is inaccurate, and I hate it when they did that, which is why this is my first Supersonic figure. But as you can see, spines are up now, which is really, really nice. Sonic does not want to hold on to his stand, for whatever reason. Anyway, he looks really nice overall. There's a small engineering error on mine. I didn't catch it in package, but it's supposed to be like this, and I can fudge it a little bit like that, but yes, it still works. Actually, you know what? I think that was an engineering error. Yeah, it's an engineering error, but look. There we go, I got it fixed. Anyway, he's a nice yellow color. And you can see he's Supersonic. It's not much else to say. He's got the fist, and because of Werehogni, I can still bend his elbow. But now you've got awesomeness. Now, because he has a remolded head, be careful because some reports say that there are Super Packs floating around there with Sonic's head missing, which is why I always say do not go for Jazzwares stuff online. Get it in the store if you possibly can. Do not buy from eBay sellers either. They most likely won't catch the errors you might catch. But yeah, he is really, really cool, and it's really nice to have an accurate Supersonic. So here's hoping for a Supersonic, classic Supersonic in the 20th anniversary line. Hopefully it should have the same accurate pointed up spines. I mean, once you go with perfect, you can't go back to not. That made no sense. So next is Super Shadow, naturally. Now Super Shadow is a direct repaint of Shadow, and that is accurate. So that's cool. He's kind of just a cream colored Shadow. But he poses nice. He looks cool. He's awesome because he's Shadow and he's super. So you can have him like, I'm gonna punch ya! For no apparent reason. Of course he comes with a stand. Stand will help him stand. A lot of these have Werehogni. Not Shadow though, which is slightly weird, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about really. But he does have a couple loose joints in the knees, which is really, it's Shadow. It's colored differently. Not much else to say. That is a terrible pose. I just not realize it till right now. But there you go. There. Don't fall over. You have a stand. You have no excuse to fall over. Yeah, the stand doesn't stand for very well for some reason. I don't know if it's just mine. Probably just mine. It's probably my bad luck again. Darn it, you stupid! I'm about to break my PG-13 barrier here. But damn it, come on. There you go. there is Super Shadow. And finally we have Super Silver. Silver I still don't have, but Super Silver here, he's got the upward pointed spines, so props to that. And he is cool. He is really, really cool, and I can't wait to own real Silver. He has wear hockey, like twice. Yeah, he has it everywhere. I don't mind it actually, but he is cool. He is really cool. I really can't wait to get Silver now when they release it. His feet aren't painted on the bottom, which is weird. But you got like all little circuitry details through his hands. His hands are all like character specific, so you can be like, I'm going to blast you because I'm Silver and I'm badass, but the game I was in was terrible. But that's just my opinion. It's not just my opinion. A lot of people think the game's terrible, but I just don't like the game because it's not that great design. I mean, it took kind of what Shadow the Hedgehog did, and then took out the guns, and then there was no excuse for why. I mean, the gameplay was terrible on Shadow, but I mean, you had guns and stuff to shoot, and then when you get to Sonic 06, it's just like, because there's no guns, and then it's just terrible gameplay, and then I can't stand it, and then I want to kill somebody. Mainly the creators of the game. Now the Super Pack comes with one very special bonus. The Chaos Emeralds. You get all 7 of them, which is cool. They're kind of rubbery, soft plastic. You get all 7. Now, because I got the second version of the Super Pack, because my store never got the first, my Toys R Us never got the first, I just dropped the new accurate one. Anyway, for some reason there was an orange Chaos Emerald thrown in with the first versions of this pack. And now we've got the light blue one as purpose. So make sure you check, make sure yours is a light blue one, because it's just weird to have orange. But you got the green one, you got the purple one, got the clear one, the yellow one. Darn it! These things are so easy to drop too. You've got a yellow one, you've got a light blue one, a dark blue one, and a red one. Now, I had purchased a Master Emerald off of eBay, and someone stole it. I don't know, apparently someone broke into my house, took one emerald I paid like $5 for, and then walked off with it. Did nothing else. It's a little weird, but I don't know. I have a feeling it's part of some diabolical plan. Oh well. Anyway, the Chaos Emeralds are really cool, and it was a nice little bonus to throw in to help the price point along, since it does retail for $17. And you are paying for 3 figures. Having the Chaos Emeralds is just freaking awesome. Overall, these figures are amazing. These gotta be some of the best 3-inch figures, I gotta say. The 3-inch scale, I should say, since these two guys aren't actually 3-inch size. Out of all of them, I can recommend the Super Pack, definitely. Mostly for Supersonic finally being accurate and the Epic Chaos Emeralds. I can recommend Eggman and Metal Sonic next, because Eggman and Metal Sonic, you can't go wrong there. And then Big last, because, you know, Big's not that big of a popular character. If you're going completionism, you're going to want Big. And if you don't like Big, again, it's not going to change your opinion of the character. But it's still a cool pack. All of these are great, and you can find them at Toys R Us. Last time I was at Toys R Us, they had all 3 of them, so that was pretty good. So you should be able to find them. They're great. I would totally recommend them. Again, Super Pack, Eggman, Big is the order of my recommendation. Anyway, talk soon. Check out WritersRangersandRambles.com for everything, and news in the craziest way possible. Until next time, Sound saying goodbye.